How you doing? Stephen Ming here with HomeTeam Inspection Services. I'm with George Tivy of Construction Design Solutions, and we on the site here to show some of the stuff he works on. So George, tell everyone what do you work on? What type of things you specialize in?
So we're a general contracting company. We're state licensed, but we specialize, in foundation repairs. So almost everything we do involves the foundation of a home, settling, moving, cracking, that kind of stuff. The stuff that we're looking at here today, you can see basically that the middle floor of this townhouse, or two townhouses on either side of it, has settled. And the question is, how are we going to handle this, and what do we need to do?
Okay. So let's see what we're looking at here.
All right, so if you see here, we're putting a laser across the floor. And you can see here that I'm measuring about an inch off the floor in this area. When I move closer to the middle of the room, you can see the middle of the room is 2 inches, meaning that it's an inch down from the sides of the room. If I go all the way across to the other side, back to about an inch again, a little bit less. This says that both sides, the adjoining walls of the townhouse, are stable, but this middle wall over here has settled in the middle.
Right.
And you can see, I don't know if you can pan over to here, but you can see what the impact is in this window. This gap here, this is actually a gap. They just caulked the window closed. And then over here, the window is normal. So that means that the middle of this window here has dropped about 3/4 of an inch. It's totally racked the window. It's rendered the window basically inoperable. We've looked at several other things down below at the base of this, because this is the second floor. If we go all the way down to the basement level of this unit, there's actually a poured slab that all of this stuff is sitting on. You can see when you look at the slab that some repairs have been attempted on the outside that may or may not have worked. But what was interesting about downstairs is there have been 2 windows installed over the last 15 years or so, they say, and the windows are sitting there perfectly level and fine. So that means, in this case, I think, that most of the settlement has taken place already. The repair that they did probably worked, we're not sure. But at this point, doing anything to it other than possibly stabilizing it is not really helpful, because we can't lift it. If we lift it, then we'll destabilize the other windows that are already working. So the goal here, I think, would be to leave this alone for a while and see if it continues to move, based on the fact that the homeowner owns the property and plans to do so for the next 10 years.
Awesome, very good. And George, if anyone needs to get a hold of you because they have structural issues or structural concerns, how can they get a hold of you?
Best place would probably be on my cell phone, actually. They can get me at 404-606-5892.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
That's good for me for right now.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
So thanks again, George, for being with us here today. And if you need a home inspector, give us a call, Stephen Ming at HomeTeam Inspections, 678-293-8474. We're fast, trust, and accurate. That's the HomeTeam promise. See you next week.